Okay, here we go. Watching Pig. You sure it's not too late to watch
Space Jam?
Space Jam?
Oh my god, why do you want to watch it?
I don't know.
It's gonna be super fucking
It's
bad.
it's gonna be a train wreck, and I think it's just more fun when it is. Or like, okay, so there's Space Jam, In the Heights.
Oh my god. Fuck you for even suggesting that. Like, that's the second time you've suggested it.
Yeah. What about this movie Infinite? Fucking Mark Wahlberg movie. I'm telling you, man. More fun to watch a shitty movie.
Hold on. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Okay, fine.
Oh,
like
The Forever Purge.
I am kind of like doing shit in WoW. Like I'm just like managing my auctions and stuff like that because I'm like I spent a lot of money so I can make a lot of money today. So
Mhm.
I kind of don't mind watching Space Jam because I'll only have to like cursorily pay attention to it. So if you're okay with that, then I'm fine with it.
Okay. All right. Well, this is the mandatory going into it conversation. So going into it,
Jesus.
I thought the old Space Jam was cool when I was a kid, but I think I watched it recently, and it doesn't really hold up.
I have not watched it in like any amount of time, like any recency. I have not
Wait,
watched.
I was gonna say, have you watched it at all?
No, I did. Yeah, dude. Like the Space Jam movie was like pretty influential on me for a while. You know, it made me buy a basketball. Like, what more can you ask for?
Really? That? Yeah, I think I bought a basketball after Space Jam too.
It made us buy a fucking basketball hoop to hang over the garage.
Wow.
Yeah. And we had that CD and like literally just played the fucking Space Jam song on repeat. And
yeah.
And that was like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I had that one too.
Come on, sir.
Yeah.
Just that all the time.
Right. Well, this is okay. So I'm looking at the comments on F Movies. Patrick Pateman says, "Makes you wish LeBron was in that helicopter with Kobe."
Oh my god. That is just that's saying a lot.
Dark. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Oh my god. You know, if Warner Bros. Owned the character of Patrick Pateman, though, they would put him in this movie, even though he commented that.
Because they probably
because they own it. Yeah, because they own
exactly.
it.
This is because it's a shame.
And we might push a movie with him in it in 20 years, and so it's got to be in the fucking Space Jam movie.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be good.
Oh yeah, no, there's no way this movie's going to be good.
Yeah, there's no way that it's good.
It will be interesting to see like what they thought they could get away with in terms of making like a vapid and hollow. I don't even know what they're like because there's no like Space Jam toys, right? And it's like, kids aren't like, it's not like kids have Looney Tunes toys and like.
Yeah, Looney Tunes is not really relevant.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a really weird like all around. You know, like I also feel like I heard about this movie like years ago. Like, why did it take them so long to make it? I feel like LeBron James isn't even good at basketball anymore.
He's pretty good. They won the.
No, yeah, I know he's pretty good, but like,
yeah, he's like really good.
I feel like this movie was getting talked about like when he was like really at like the height of his career, and he was like bouncing between like the Cavs and Miami and that whole controversy was like going on
when he first joined the Lakers like 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Yeah, and so I thought like, okay, well, this movie makes sense to be making it like while he's on this fucking team where he's like winning all these fucking championships, and then like when he went back to Cleveland and he like won a championship there, and it's like this guy is literally the fucking thing. He just goes places and like carries people to fucking rings. And I'm like, this guy's insane.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna make a Space Jam movie with him, and it'll make sense because the last Space Jam movie we made was with Michael Jordan, and that guy was insane. And I was like, okay, I
Yeah, he
don't know
was
if it'll
really
be
good, yeah.
but like, I'm like, all right. And it was still like in a time where, I don't know, I wouldn't say that the movie would have been like relevant to the old Space Jam, because like, when did the old Space Jam come out? It came out in the 90s, right?
Yeah, like early 90s. Yeah.
Oh my God, early 90s?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think it was like 1992, I want to say, but I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah. So even then, like when LeBron was like peak LeBron, like I felt like, God, this movie is gonna be like really old and like way past its prime to like come out and stuff like that. But like I had like vague interest in probably going to see it and seeing like what they would have pulled out of the hat, you know. But like now it's coming out and it's just like, holy shit! It's like did who's making this movie? Warner Brothers, Fox?
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers.
It's
of all, the first Space Jam was 96, just to clear that up.
Okay. So it's like Warner Brothers was like waiting for all their like mergers and acquisitions to go through before they wanted to make this movie, because they're like, oh, well, we need to make sure we have rights to all these fucking things that like we need to put in it. And like, you know, we have this deal that's going to go through in 2 years that's going to let us have the Clockwork Orange guys, and you know, all the kids are in Clockwork Orange. So,
yeah, I don't get that. Like, who's fucking into Clockwork Orange, man? Like, I am. I like that movie a lot. But
yeah,
like,
but I also don't need to see it like represented in like movies to like
that
remind
movie is
me
from
that
1971. Just so you know, it's 40 years old, 50 years old.
Yeah, it's also like just not something I need to see in movies as a cameo.
Yeah, like, yeah, but I mean, it's the same as like Ready Player One reference to Shining. It's like so out of place.
Yeah,
It's like, it's never like, oh man, you know what? I wish I was playing the video game of The Shining. You know?
Yeah.
Really dumb. So the Supreme Gentleman says LeBron James is asshole. It didn't put an L. He said asshole. And he said LeBron James is asshole. So I mean that's how we it says LeBron, Sheesh, and James. He wrote in Chinese letters.
Well,
I kind of want to just do a segment where we just read the comment section from F movies. We just keep going until we get to like a COVID conspiracy guy.
Yeah, I bet. There's a pocket of them on there.
Yeah, there is, because I mean,
like,
Nick, baby.
It's like when you break up Al Qaeda,
yeah,
or like when you kill the dictator in Afghanistan. So like Lebanon's a Middle East country, and then all of a sudden there's like Taliban people in like Morocco, and you're just like, what are you guys doing out here? And they're just like, we're lost, man. Like we don't know what to do.
We used to be on Parler, but then we got banned. Yeah. No, Nick Baby says, I'm just here to watch the Trump-tarded ball lickers in the comments section have meltdowns. Marcella Vest says your mom is calling from upstairs and says to bring up your dirty dishes and laundry. So he got pretty good by Marcel.
Why would you bring your dirty dishes and laundry upstairs?
Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense. Whose kitchen and laundry room is upstairs in their house?
It's like all the bedrooms are downstairs and like the kitchen and the living room is upstairs.
Yeah, that's what. Why would they make it
weird
like
house?
That? Yeah, and then like the front door is in the attic.
Communist house.
Yeah, that's how you live under socialism. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch Space Jam. I'm gonna refresh this page to get the quad zeros. Why don't you just stream it on Discord?
What the fuck, man? I'm watching it on my laptop.
Oh, that's right. You're watching it on your laptop. I forgot. All right. Oh my god. This is an hour and 55, bro. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. What's your timestamp at?
9 seconds. 10 seconds.
All right. Hold on. Pause it. Let me get to what you're at, because mine was like slightly slow.
All right. I'm at 15 seconds.
All right. Give me a sec to get there. All right. Ready? Let's. We'll go on 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Is there no? There's no subtitles on Stream Tape. It's like I don't want to listen to these people and their shitty fucking dialogue.
Mm-hmm. There's no subtitles.
God damn it. Yeah, this feels like already because like there's a song already. It's like this feels like a movie too, where they're just like, oh, we can just put a bunch of music in and get away with it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just like all the fucking rage.
I think it's just going to be like a shameless nostalgia, fucking press your buttons, just like Ready Player One.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. It's just not going to be like even clever, probably.
Yeah.
This is dumb. This is like how he's getting into Looney Tunes. Some guy just randomly gives him a fucking Game Boy.
No, he liked Looney Tunes before because it's on his backpack.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
And then his coach is really mean.
Yeah.
That's some shit that like if you did now, if you like snatch something out of someone's hands like that, like and like it's like, bro, you're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, you're gonna get fired for real.
It's like that's some archaic, toxic masculinity shit right there.
Yeah. You need to check your privilege. Your black inner city privilege.
Yeah.
Inner city school teacher privilege.
Black inner city school teachers, they just want to get right to the part where they change some kid's life. They like don't want to put the time in anymore to like.
There's no time anymore. Nobody can watch that for an hour.
It just throws the Game Boy out. And is that even a game?
What?
The Bugs Bunny game? Like, is that a real game?
I don't think so. But Game Boy Color was before my time, so.
Oh wait, that was LeBron James? Like LeBron James. That wasn't like his kid yet. We're not at that part of the movie.
No, yeah, that was young LeBron James.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is why LeBron hates video games then. And like
maybe.
why because like I heard that like his son is like really into video games, and that's like the kind of like through line is that he's like the old boomer parent that's like, you know, doesn't like him. Like doesn't like that his kid likes him because he wants his kid to like be into basketball.
Sure, he likes the hundreds of millions he makes off of being in the video games, right?
Probably. I guess it makes sense. LeBron James is the main character in the movie and not his kid. I don't know why for a second I thought the kid is the main character.
No. Well, yeah, in the same way that Michael Jordan's like the main character in Space Jam.
No, I know. I just was like, I'm like watching this like montage of LeBron doing all this shit, and I'm like, isn't this movie about his kid? It's like, no, it's not. It's like, oh, okay, then never mind. This all makes sense. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, do we need this? Like, does anybody not know who LeBron James is?
This is for when they make Space Jam 3 in 30 years. and you've never heard of Michael Jordan, and you've only vaguely heard of LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's just to catch you up. I'm gonna see if I can plug my speakers into my laptop. That might be smart. Where is that port? There it is. And that did not work at all. Is that the one that connects to the other speaker? And then what's this one?
He's a really bad actor.
LeBron?
Yeah.
Why is this not working? What's weird is like now. Oh, maybe that's why the sound is like way low. There we go. There we go. Show me that step back move.
Step back.
There we go. Now we got some nice sound quality. Wait, do I have some?
Did he get on like the Rogaine train or what happened? What is going on with his hair?
LeBron?
Yeah, how does he have a full head of hair? Is it because they filmed this like 3 years ago?
Maybe. I don't pay attention enough to basketball or LeBron James to know what his hair should or shouldn't look like.
Yeah, he had like a major bald spot last year.
Okay. Is that LeBron's? Are any of these like LeBron's real kids or wife?
If I had to guess, I'd say they're all actors.
Cause she is banging.
Yeah.
All right, we're only at the second song and it's 8 minutes in, so maybe it's not gonna be. I feel like that's slightly under like Suicide Squad.
Right. This is
Cruella.
Suicide Squad was like 8 songs by the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Speaking
Suicide
of
Squad
which,
was literally
Suicide
a
Squad
music
commentary.
video set in the
Yeah,
comic book
there's a
universe.
2-hour-long music video. Yeah, speaking of which, the Suicide Squad commentary will be out in a couple weeks. It's a little Easter egg for you for the next
Oh man.
fucking thing we're gonna watch.
Don't look too hard for that Easter egg.
Yeah.
It's just old Peeps and the diarrhea flavored jelly beans from Harry Potter in that Easter egg. I don't like those ones, so I save them off for our fans.
I suck on them first, but then I put them back in the bag.
The Warner Brothers serververse.
Oh my god.
Is this our boy Don Cheadle?
Yeah, this is Donnie Cheats.
Oh man, look at him. He is just.
He filmed this in his house, like in front of a green screen.
Oh no.
It's a paperclip from Microsoft Word.
Yeah. He's transgender.
he's
He's a dongle now.
Yeah, I'm glad that you cleared that up because I was worried about what the sexuality of this
The
Glee guy
dongleverse?
is. So yeah, the dongleverse.
Oh boy.
I feel like the idea of to make the bad guy an algorithm is made by someone who doesn't know what an algorithm is. It's like, I mean, it's kind of silly to be like, because you think about like a math equation. A math equation is never like, why am I just in a math book? It's just a fucking equation. You just plug stuff in, and then things come out of it.
No, man, don't you know that when you do a Google search, it goes to Don Cheadle's house and he just swipes on his phone until he finds like what you want? That's why Don Cheadle's like not in a lot of movies. He's just
He's always answering Google questions.
Yeah, he's just busy curating Facebook feeds and shit. Right, so he's like making a game?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about like video game development and like what you can do as like a little kid, but like this would be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Damn. Hmm. Dude, I was wait, did it just delete the save file? Because I'm like, if you're like the GM of the game, you can just like make whatever character you want.
I don't know how video games work, so I'm just going with it.
So Don Cheadle makes your character for you.
You're the key to all of this.
He assigns your talent points. Every time you fail at the boss, he dies.
That's one busy guy.
Yeah. Super busy.
Yeah, this came out. They made this movie like 3 years ago. Nobody dabs anymore.
Does dabbing ever die?
Our team. You know you're busy, but we can make it very easy for you. Because our brand new Warner 3000 technology will scan you right into the movies. It's like looking into a mirror.
It's strange, but this is a kids movie, right? So kids watching Game of Thrones. Well, I guess they're aware of it.
I don't know. Didn't we say that like Warner Bros is just trying to like plug all their shit?
But yeah, pretty much. This is this commercial for Warner Brothers.
that Sarah Silverman?
That is Sarah Silverman. I feel like she doesn't age.
Can she be in a movie where she can't say vagina 50 times?
Yeah, just as long as all the men are incompetent. It's in the deleted scenes where she says vagina.
So is Don Cheadle literally supposed to be like the embodiment of like like AI having feelings?
Yeah. Okay, so she did the voice of the little kid in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, I guess so. I haven't seen the Wreck-It Ralphs actually, which I feel like it's dumb
Oh, the
because I
first
like
one, that's pretty
video
good.
games and shit. Yeah, I imagine it's good. I've heard good things about it. Mm.
We're just
I mean,
shitting on it, everything the guy
Dude,
said.
there's like a thing that women put in the front of their panties so they can like pee standing up. That's a bad idea. This is like I mean, there's got to be 4 other ideas that are worse than that. Like
Where are
this,
you going with this?
I don't remember where I saw it. I feel like I saw it. I feel like I saw it on John Oliver or something like that one time.
I've definitely seen that. It's like a real thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Sarah Silverman's wearing one in the scene. So is this guy. LeBron is like, you need to go to basketball camp. It's like, you're the best player in the fucking world, man. Teach him how to play basketball yourself.
Yeah. Why do you gotta go to basketball?
He doesn't need to go to some
camp?
fucking camp.
You host the basketball camp in your backyard.
Yeah. Just go camping with some basketball. Like on the side. It's like the same thing. Hmm.
I'm done playing by everybody else's rules. It's my game now.
Well, you know. We'll see.
Yeah.
This is kind of creepy.
Well, it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, it's like it's weird that they're just showing like just like everything being like recorded and this guy has like access to all of it and stuff like that, and it's like
It's the world we live in.
I know. Yeah, it's more like making me feel creepy about the world rather than like the movie. It's like, well, you weren't the son of a millionaire,
Yeah.
billionaire basketball player that could provide you with the life, or you could do you.
Yeah. You didn't have the luxury to do you.
Yeah.
Welcome, Dominic J.
He's like, all my luck and fortune hasn't taught me nothing. So you're gonna get in the car, and I'm gonna drive you down to the corner. You're gonna sell drugs. You're gonna sell drugs so you can buy some Jordans. then you're gonna ditch school and play pickup games till you get a contract.
Yeah.
Hmm. I feel like if I saw that happen, I wouldn't run. I would be like, "What the fuck?" And I would casually walk over there because I would be like, "I don't even know what I really just saw."
Yeah, there's no rush for me to get to the. We're trying to find a button that like undid whatever that just fucking happened.
Oh man. Oh boy. Oh man. I guess it's a kids movie.
Yeah. You're gonna have to say that a lot throughout the movie, I have a feeling. You're gonna have to keep saying that. Yeah, it's a kid's movie.
I just want to watch a movie where Don Cheadle picks out all his outfits for this movie.
It's from his personal collection. Just like you mug that guy that like acts like a robot in Times Square. That street performer.
Does it? Oh boy. Oh man, he didn't want that. He's specified.
What is he gonna do though if he like gets out of the computer?
Like, what is LeBron gonna do?
No, what is Algae Rhythm gonna do?
If what?
If he gets out of the computer, like, is that his goal? Is to not be in the computer?
Well, he's got his son. Oh, I don't know. I thought he wanted to get like Instagram followers or something like that. But that's something I heard about the movie, and not that I know it's been confirmed. Okay, he's gonna say it now. Oh. Well, this guy's just gay and like wants to have
He wants
sex
to
with
fuck
LeBron James.
Yeah.
I mean, he could literally just like deep fake LeBron into some porn.
Yeah, he could do that if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Also, like,
He's a computer.
if it's up to him to let LeBron out, then why would he even give him an option to stay in or get out? Like, why would he give him a way out if he just wants LeBron to? I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, why even do the whole game of basketball? You've already got him in the simulation.
Oh my god, this.
I yell. Oh no!
No, I'm like throwing up on the inside a little bit with all the fucking like property planets that he just like flew past.
I liked how the Matrix planet said the Matrix on it, so that I knew what it was.
I like how there was a big red and blue floating pill.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing about the Matrix that like helps you identify it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie about the pills?
Yeah, that pill movie. It's like a pharmaceutical drama.
Jeez, they made him turn into Chungus bugs. Would kids get that joke?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think his voice sounds very good.
Bugs Bunny's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a little off.
Yeah,
It sounds like
something's
someone
off
trying to
about
play
it.
Bugs Bunny.
Right. And I've heard better impressions of Bugs Bunny on like YouTube or something.
You know what's funny is like they're kind of saying that the movie is like, yeah, like even like our internal algorithms say that like Looney Tunes are like not, generating the interest that we want, and then they made a movie about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep thinking about how meta this movie is, that like LeBron James doesn't want to like sell out and make movies. As a movie with LeBron James where he sold out and made a fucking movie.
Yeah. Well, I guess Bugs like doesn't forget the first Space Jam. I was wondering that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Okay. That was good.
Didn't Michael Jordan in the first one like not know who any of the Looney Tunes were?
I don't remember if it. Yeah, I think he knew what was going on.
He was really like shell shocked and like fish out of water. But like LeBron knows the Looney Tunes,
Yeah.
so that's a difference.
Well, also, I don't think. Was
Dude,
there
what
a
did
part where?
Charles Ray beam do?
What?
He was like going through them, and one of them was Charles Ray.
Was there a part when Michael Jordan was animated in the other movie?
Nope.
Or, yeah, he was like always a human, and everybody else was animated,
it's
right?
some weird shit that he's animated in this one. It probably like, well, I don't even know. I was gonna say it probably costs less for them to like,
Yeah, than actually
animate
pay
him than to
LeBron.
green screen him. But it's
Yeah,
like,
so
would it?
he could like do his lines at home and just send them in.
I guess so. COVID.
Yeah.
They made this movie like 5 years before COVID. The toilet camera.
Yeah. Gotta have the toilet camera.
Hmm. Hmm. He's like, in fact, you don't have any privacy around me at all.
No way.
He's doing the Shatner thing.
He's doing the shatter.
He's doing it pretty poorly.
Yeah, not as great as we did it, but you know.
Yeah. Bugs Bunny is like, better hide all the meta Looney Tunes characters from his vision because I don't want him to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not gonna work, dude. King Kong's like as big as a basketball court. You wouldn't even be able to play with him on the
That
court.
makes sense.
It's like, dude, you're not playing giant basketball.
This is regular basketball, but they're toon rules, right? So
Wow, he put Trinity on the board instead
from
of
the
Neo.
Matrix. Yeah, because she was stronger than Neo. She was the one all along.
Yeah, she doesn't die or anything like that.
Yeah, and get resurrected by Neo.
Yeah. Oh man, this is. Wow, this is like not even a fucking Space Jam movie.
This is well, I mean, they went with the getting the band together formula.
Yeah, which is weird. Why is like Bugs Bunny like isolated from all the fucking Looney Tunes again? Like, I think that they
Guess he's the
explained
one
it, the
that didn't
algorithm.
sell out. Yeah.
It's just weird that they're like this is just like this movie just feels like really bankrupt of ideas because they're like using all the other properties and like referencing them so much.
Yeah.
Um uh, it's funny that they're like kids know about free parking, right? That's like what they associate with like highfalutin living, the upper class. It's like like I guess if you're old and like they just make movies for retards, right? It's like not people that are actually like I don't know. So like I could see if you were like watching this and they did like that scene with the Gotham that was like kind of like had the red skyline, you know, that was like
Yeah.
kind of cool because it's like oh that's like from the Batman show that we used to watch. But it's like you know, and I could see a lot of people like liking that and stuff like that and giving it a pass. But like this all just feels really like superficial.
Yeah. This is going to be the whole movie, right? Where they just go to different planets, which are references to other Warner Brothers properties.
I guess so. I don't know. Oh my god, is this Mad Max? Oh
It's
my
Mad Max.
god. Like kids haven't seen this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, you're supposed to kill yourself when you do this. So this is really odd. Uh This is really dumb. They're like, oh, you're in Looney Tunes world and you need to play basketball and you got to make a team. And it's like, well, who's going to be on the team? It's like, well, the Looney Tunes. And he's like, oh my god, I never thought about the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Oh god,
That is horrifying. What was that?
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah, I know. Why is that be Sylvester with no hair? He's just floating around in space.
Oh my god.
How about that?
It's like kids aren't watching Rick and Morty.
I think kids are watching Rick and Morty for sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm straight up not enjoying this.
This is oh my god. Like I'm really just not liking like the jumping from movie to movie thing. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this is actually kind of an appropriate character to do this with, I guess,
Yeah.
but like I didn't need to like I could have died without seeing this ever and been happy. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man.
Can we make a movie and ruin the movie that we're remaking and
Yeah,
also ruin a
all
bunch
these
of other
other-
movies in the process?
Has LeBron James, as a basketball player, never seen Space Jam?
Yeah, probably not.
Like I don't play basketball, and I've seen Space Jam. So like I feel like if you played basketball, you'd probably seen Space Jam. So he should know that like the Looney Tunes like have played and won basketball.
Yeah. Also, like, if he's a toon, he knows it's like toon rules. So, like, why even stress
Yeah.
about it? Like, you can do anything as a cartoon.
Yeah, like it would have been funnier if they like most of the movie had them been like strategizing like funny tune strategies that they could do, like portable hole, you know, and like using
Yeah.
that and shit.
Yeah,
and,
we'll like
using
paint a
like big
tunnel and then we'll
mallets.
go through it, and then they'll try to
Yeah.
follow, and then it's
Yeah.
just a wall.
It's like this is weird. Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say like it is kind of true. I feel like Lola Bunny was literally invented for that movie.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember her in anything before that. Before it used to be just Bugs Bunny with lipstick on.
Yeah. I mean, why does she have the lasso of truth? And why wasn't she using it for any of that other stuff? She should have been like, hold on, I have the lasso of truth. Let me do this in like 5 seconds and then I'll come
Yeah.
talk to you.
Right, because once you're done with the obstacle course, like, what are you doing after that, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Hmm. And so now he's like all on board with the Looney Tunes and shit. He was like,
So it's like the best he's gonna get, I guess. It's just running out of time.
Yeah, but they didn't like really convince him yet. He's just like okay with it now.
Yeah.
The like random feminist things that have been injected into this movie so far have been odd. Like putting Trinity on the board and then like this
Yeah.
random like pulling the character out of the game and it's a girl.
I really like if someone
Like,
showed
nobody-
me a WNBA basketball player, like I wouldn't recognize that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, literally, I was gonna say, like, these women could literally be everybody, and I would have no fucking clue whether
Yeah,
it was like,
it's like the LeBron
Yeah, it's
James
like-
of WNBA. I don't know who it
yeah,
is.
like, no, yeah, exactly. It's like, no offense, but nobody knows who these people. Stop trying to make WNBA happen, okay? It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. I feel like you could just communicate telepathically with the Microsoft paperclip. Like he doesn't need to like, sign it or anything. I don't know.
The robot's like, I'm coming. You want to see me come?
Wanna watch me come? Tell your friends. Is it? I don't think it is.
I don't know. Lola's flatness is insanely distracting because
Yeah.
I know they did it on purpose,
Yeah.
and it's like, why did you guys do that
Because you
again?
can't empower a woman who has big breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some good classic tune stuff.
Yeah, some of it's been okay. I don't know. It's just like so many other things that are weird.
I like Justin. Justin when he sang, that was pretty good. Nah.
It's like kids aren't gonna get that reference.
Yeah. I didn't even get that reference.
It's from Chappelle Show.
Oh.
From when he plays Prince in
When
basketball.
he plays against Prince?
Yeah.
Why is his wife calling you?
Does Warner Brothers own DeVry? Like, what the fuck?
Phoenix Online.
Yeah, they're like, plug our fucking university.
Yeah. It's pretty funny when they use actual actors.
Is that gonna like come into the later part of the movie where his son is gonna have to play against LeBron?
Yeah, probably. I would imagine that the bad guy is going to assemble an opposing team, including LeBron's son. He's probably going to pick like another basketball player. Damn, just make yourself a broken character. Everything's maxed out. Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's the algorithm's dad again?
The last boss of Pong.
The third level of Donkey Kong before he gets back to the first level again.
Yeah, like he was actually raised by all the ghosts in Pac-Man. But like not when they're cute, like when they're blue and they're all scary. And you
Oh
can eat
yeah,
them. They're on meth basically.
yeah. So it was like a
Meth ghosts.
It was a crap house that he grew up in.
Yeah. God, what would the funniest like Warner Bros. Teammates for him had been?
Oh man, the question for Google because I don't know how many properties Warner Brothers owns.
Yeah. It's like Ice Cube from the movie Anaconda.
Sauron,
Sauron.
Yeah. Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah.
Nice. This movie is like it's like too corporate to like not be distracting.
Yeah.
That's like the thing that I'm like struggling with the most. It's like
just
every
like a
time
big commercial.
Yeah, it's like every time they look at something, there's like a Warner Bros. logo, and it's like we get
Yeah.
it. You guys exist. Like I don't go see movies because Warner Bros. Makes them, and if that was like the main selling point, I would probably not go see most of your movies.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them lately have been pretty shitty.
That Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Be on the team. They probably own like the record companies for all the music they put in this too, right?
Probably.
I don't know, man. Like he hasn't been a tune for very long. You know, these guys are just playing by tune rules.
God, they gave all of Lola's boobs to fucking grandma.
Yeah, Granny's looking thick.
Granny needs a sports bra.
Yeah.
I'm not liking this as much as the robot denim jacket that he stole.
Yeah. that was the best one so far.
Oh, is he gonna like nerf them all? Oh, he's like digitizing them.
He's making them like 3D animation. Why did he become a real guy? Why didn't he become like a 3D animated version? I don't know.
I'm not kidding, man. This is kidnapping. You fucking
Yeah, no, for
retard.
real. This is
Yeah. People get PTSD over this shit, you fucker. I'm not having a good time. Oh man, here comes the rest of the products.
Yeah, this is the Ready Player One scenario.
Oh my god, it's like no one's seen any of these movies that this movie is supposed to be for.
Gremlins is like 30 years old.
It's so old. It's probably like 40 years old.
Yeah, I think it's like 40, yeah.
Oh man, and now they're gonna like get sucked into the fucking server and watch his game.
It looks like that's where it's going.
They're like, man, you know, man, this fucking guy's games I've seen, I don't want to watch this shit. I'm literally his fucking wife.
Yeah. The only thing I want to watch is that check coming in.
Oh my god, is
He's
everyone
so
getting
exhausted
sucked
by
into
this
the computer?
this premise. Looks that way.
It's like I thought they were just gonna like have it be broadcast to like
They
everything.
sucked like the pilot to that plane, and then the whole plane went down, and everybody fucking died on it.
Just Warner Bros. Owns 9/11. Weird, like you literally brought all the fucking characters from all your other movies to like watch the game. Like, why did everyone have to get sucked into the fucking computer?
Yeah, why did you need real people there too? Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't really like the uniform.
Are you homophobic?
Yeah.
So far, the best part of this movie has been that security guard and then the other guy. That shit was pretty funny. Yeah, it would have been interesting if we got to see him assemble his team.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
the bad guy. Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of development for the Monstars in the first one.
Yeah, I mean that was like the first scene in the movie was the Monstars.
Yeah, because they were like little shitty aliens, and then they had like
Yeah.
steal talent and stuff. And,
Yeah.
and it was also a way to get other basketball stars into the movie that
Right.
weren't from the WNBA.
Well, they had is it Kawhi Leonard? They had him in there, so they had some basketball players that people would recognize. I think. Why?
I don't know.
Can you say goon still? You're still allowed to say that word?
Yeah. Apparently.
Are these references to other movies that we haven't seen? Or
I don't know. I thought there were supposed to be references to the players that we saw in that one like cutaway.
Yeah,
It was
or
like
at
all
least-
the
Yeah, that's like supposed to be like. Oh yeah, it's Anthony Davis, not Kawhi. Yeah, that shows how much I know about basketball.
yeah, and the two female characters were like those female basketball players that they showed.
Right. Okay. I mean, it would have been cooler if they made it like
Yeah, dude,
from
I mean,
the
like
movie or
yeah,
something.
it's really fallen flat for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not feeling the gravity. Like,
Yeah.
how is this movie an hour and 55 minutes and like you couldn't fit any in, like you were too busy like making Batman and fucking Game of Thrones references to give us any development on the villains
Yeah.
other than Don Cheadle, who, you know, was kind of felt like a sympathetic character at moments because he was like being a father figure to this kid.
Right. And then he was like rejected, even though he had good ideas and did all the work.
Mm. Really, you kind of kidnapped everyone.
Yeah.
This is also like it's kind of like a clever way to have like drama and tension in your movie, but it's also like I feel kind of like held hostage as the audience because like I want to like LeBron and I want to like his son, and now they have to go against each other.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, I don't know how to feel, and like that shouldn't be what's going on in this movie.
Chill. Then you gotta go home and beat your son. Please, sir. How does he remember the name of that guy?
I don't know. Okay, so it's like there's like power ups on the board and shit. Is that like what the difference is between his game and like regular basketball?
Yeah, I think so. And you also get, he said you get style points.
Hmm. Oh, this guy can fire and water?
That's OP. Oh, is it? Oh, that to score like 2 points.
This is weird. I why didn't you just make it regular basketball? I feel like there's like too much shit to like keep track of that like I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, at least in the old one, I didn't know much about basketball as a young child, but I
it's
could
just 2 points and 3
understand
points.
what was going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like. What? That's. Can you do that?
Apparently.
Oh my god, is that the penguin?
Yeah.
From like Batman Returns?
The Catwoman too.
Oh my god, this is weird.
It's like all the
this-
circus guys from Batman Returns.
This movie is so distracting.
Yeah, there's so much going on in the
It's
background.
it's so busy.
This is like when you're trying to watch a movie and listen to like music at the same time,
Yeah.
and then you're looking at
And
your
listen
phone
to a
anyway.
podcast and play
Yeah.
Valorant, which is
Yeah,
something you do all the
play video
time.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, this just feels like nonsense movie. For like, I just feel like this is just like however many minutes of nonsense this needs to be till they get to the conclusion.
Right.
Like, it doesn't really feel like.
It's
And there's just
nonsense.
so much random shit whenever they go to like a different character.
Yeah, and the masks in the background is right there.
No. I'm just like distracted by so many things. I can't even think of like what the fuck the movie's even doing or like what's going on. God, there's still like 40 minutes of this movie.
This is hard to watch.
Yeah. Dude, like every time I see the fucking penguin in the background, it's like, dude, I mean, there's literally like a scene where he's like bleeding out of his face and like eating fish in that movie.
He bites that guy's nose off.
Yeah, that's what it is. And there's like the clown.
Yeah, Pennywise.
That Pennywise, and then the Game of Thrones guys. Oh my god! I fucking hate this movie. What is this now? They get like an extra. They get an extra player. Dude, it's like
Substitution.
we've literally already seen people dribble the ball through their legs super fast. It's like, can you do something else that's supposed to be cool?
Yeah.
And like, also, I feel like the Looney Tunes have not had any. Have they had any high moments yet, or have they just been getting their
They
fucking
had a
asses?
couple.
Okay.
They had a couple where they made some baskets.
Okay, this is not allowed. You're not supposed to be able to get over one on the fucking Roadrunner. Oh, this is kind of funny though, I guess.
He didn't use that time to like make a basket.
He's going to.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh my god. It's also not oh my god! Fucking regular monsters from the other movie are here? This movie is outraging me. So the other thing is like, you know, it is like a video game or whatever technically, but it's not like you're not like playing it with like a fucking controller or like any kind of like traditional like video game interfacing. It's like literally a basketball for LeBron.
Yeah.
So I don't really believe that like he can't get a grip on this. He's like a competitive person. That's like when you're competitive, you like want to be good at things. You like want to understand them and like learn them so that you can leverage your talents.
Yeah.
So it's weird that he's like, ah, man, the only thing I could do right in this movie is drink water.
That was Michael B. Jordan. That's pretty funny.
Is it? It's a weird joke to put in this movie.
Yeah.
Warner Bros. Owns that gin. Hmm. This is his fucking come to home moment. I don't like. They literally had a movie where they did this before and they won a basketball game. Like, why? And they acknowledge it in the fucking movie. Why weren't the Looney Tunes like, we've done this before? Like, we know how to like play to our strengths. Like, we're loony, but we make it work. This is dumb. LeBron James is just like the fucking dictator apparently, and was like, no. And then he's like, but nah. And it's like, fuck you, movie. It's like, why didn't the movie just start like this? Like, I'm liking this energy a lot better. Like, why did I don't get why movies are really bad at being fun.
Yeah.
The Tweety Bird sounds really weird.
Well, they all do. All their voices don't. They sound like off. What did they do differently now? Did I miss something?
Nothing. They're just, the movie's just like they get to win now. Oh my god, fucking Agent Smith was in the back. Yeah, where's the kid been this whole time? Oh man, I heard the movie got some flack for this scene.
I don't want this to happen.
I don't either. Like, whenever black people don't rap, it's just cringe.
Yeah.
Like, all this shit, it just makes me like really uncomfortable. I'm like, please be over.
Yeah.
It's like, because you're doing all these like,
of cringe.
yeah, and you're doing like all these like homages, but you're like trying not to be racist, and it's like, man, like you're this is just ground you don't want to tread on.
Yeah.
Just skip this part. Just
Very
don't.
thin ice.
Oh man. And then it's like, laugh because white people are saying things that white people wouldn't normally say. And it's like, Dude, you're like, why are you doing this for? Why are you making me think all these things? Confirmed, Pete is made of the same material that Captain America's shield is made out of. You know what else is distracting about all the characters in the background is like I'll see some weird ones and I'll be like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I start like thinking about like where they're from, and then it cuts away.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it like
it's
takes me out
happening
of
to
the
too.
yeah, like takes me out of the movie for a sec because I'm like, wait, what is that character right there? And like, why are they
Yeah.
in this? Like, what fucking stupid fucking property is that from? This is weird. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, what's gonna happen with all these Wile E. Coyotes now?
It's a cartoon. None of that matters.
They just put it in a big incinerator. Big Acme incinerator. Just... I mean, I like literally saw this guy's like power before, and it's like if you're not gonna do something that's like similar, like she can just do what it. Oh boy. Oh my god! Don't. Oh my god! Is that Mr. Freeze? Is that supposed to be Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin?
Yeah, with the robe on. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, man! I feel like are all those people supposed to be from like the Pearl Harbor movie or some shit? Because they're all from like the 40s. Oh man, I there's so much to hate about this movie.
Yeah.
There's like not an oh my god, I just saw the fucking Jack Nicholson's Joker. Okay. Jesus. I don't like this, that like the villain is like the coach. It's like the villain in the other one was like the players, and I feel like that was like a lot better because you actually wanted to see them like lose on the court.
Well, there was
And it's
somebody
like-
else that was like in charge of them, though, right? That didn't play.
I don't remember exactly, but like my point is that like I don't have like any animosity towards Snake Lady and Spider Lady and Birdman. Like they're all just kind of like cool CGI generation, generated characters or whatever.
Right.
So I don't know. So it's like a little flat where the other one wasn't. I'm just holding.
Yeah.
This is all weird. None of this movie works.
Yeah, it's not doing it for me.
You're pissed. Ugh. This movie's a joke. He switched teams because of his dad's speech or whatever.
Seems that way.
Oh man. Oh man. Ah.
It's still going, this movie.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Oh boy. Lol. Dude, y'all can't be putting up fucking 2-pointers in this shit.
Yeah, not when one person scores like 1,000 points.
Yeah, it's like. Okay, and so also I think it's really dumb that like in the third quarter, like the other team didn't like make any points at all, like no points at all. Like they've known how to play the game the whole time. It's like the Looney Tunes had to like make up ground.
Yeah.
Like I get that they didn't score points in the beginning because like they like literally didn't know how to fucking play. Or whatever. Whatever this fucking dumb movie is doing. Put my dick in your face. And it's like, if this is what they were going to do, like, why didn't they just do this from the beginning?
Wait, what were they what they were gonna do?
Like, if they were going to put the algorithm on the other team and make him, like, play against them, like, why didn't they just do that?
Why wasn't he just
like
like a regular player? from
Yeah,
the
like,
beginning?
why
Yeah.
have the kid, like, be in there and have any of that stupid shit at all? Because it'll delete your whole character.
Yeah.
I'm going to get deleted for you, son. he did make it, wouldn't Don Cheadle just rewind the basket?
Well, no, because remember how he did the move and then the game glitched out?
Yeah.
So like the game is glitching out now, so he won't be able to do anything.
This dumb movie. You know, like I don't get why they made a Space Jam sequel. Like, if they wanted to do this, why didn't they just make a fucking like Warner Brothers characters basketball movie?
I think that like people that watch Space Jam the first time when they were a kid probably have kids now, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'll take them to see this because I liked the other one when I was a kid."
Yeah, sure. I get that, but it's like the premise is so thin. I mean, like, I guess we'll have to see like whether or not this movie actually did well in terms of like returns and stuff like that, and whether they think that they, you know. But it's like first of all, I didn't really feel like the Looney Tunes so far have really been utilized to like a really strong extent, and I just feel like every scene is just like supposed to have the fucking Jetsons or some shit in it, like this one is, and like it's like okay, that's like if you wanted to do that, then you should have just did that. You should have just made because like it would have been cool, kind of. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would have been cooler than this to like have all the different franchises like put teams together from like all their like main characters and have them play like home and away games on all those different planets that they showed. And then have like a tournament that goes to like some kind of grand finals, something like that. Because like I just feel like this has not. It's just stupid, and it hasn't really like utilized a lot of like the things that it's just like you didn't. I don't know.
Did Bugs Bunny have to die?
I don't know. He probably won't die.
Yeah, he's probably going to come back without any explanation. They're cartoons. Nobody dies.
Yeah. It's like, where do you think I was taking you, you dumbass?
Yeah.
Did you not notice all of the traffic and like the fact that this convention center would literally, you wouldn't even be able to walk on the fucking sidewalk because there'd be so many people? You're gonna regret that in like 5 minutes when you don't want to be carrying a basketball around for the whole fucking day.
Sounded like a video game convention.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end of the movie. You think there's gonna be an after credit scene?
There could be. Should we just skip ahead?
Yeah, I'll skip ahead and let you know.
Yeah, it was like, I guess you kind of had to see it to, because like I heard, it's like, oh man, this is just like a big commercial. This is just like a big advertisement for like Warner Bros. Shit. This is just this, And I'm like, yeah, like what else was it gonna be? I think that like I probably even said that to you the first couple times you pitched it. I'm like, it's just gonna be bad, and I don't want to watch it and stuff like that. But you kind of have to see it to see like how low we can go. It's kind of like seeing pictures of a crackhead and then like meeting one in real life, and you're just like, oh shit.
This is bad.
Yeah, you're just like, it's way different when they like talk to you and you hear how they form thoughts and stuff, and you get a sense of their worldview. Yeah, like, oh my god, it was so like it was so distracting.
Yeah.
And it really like added nothing to the movie. It didn't, it's like, I don't think that there's any difference if you just have like a fake like CGI generated crowd and then you have all these like characters and stuff like that, because it was really frustrating and it was incredibly distracting, specifically because none of the characters that they had in the background like looked like the characters from the actual movies.
They look like people wearing costumes, like they just went to Comic-Con and they got all the people on the
exactly, like the
cosplay
Penguin
shit.
didn't look like Danny DeVito, and the Mask didn't look like Jim Carrey, and the fucking Mr. Freeze didn't look like Arnold, and everything also looked kind of like the White Walkers and shit from Game of Thrones, which I know like you don't know what those are, what they're like supposed to look like, but like that looked really bad. It looked like exactly like what you just said. It's like the picture on like a costume package at like a costume store. And you're like, oh, I can see where they tried to like avoid too many similarities so they wouldn't get like trademarked or some shit, or like copyrighted. And it all looked like that. It looked like really fucking stupid. And and so it all was just like incredibly distracting, and it kept pulling me out of the movie. And I don't know. I just felt like there was so much of that throughout the movie that it really pulled away from them doing any kind of like development with the Looney Tunes and LeBron, and then especially like we said with the villains, because it just like there was like it didn't really feel like anything was at stake, especially because like you know that this is gonna like it's gonna like pan out for them. Like there's no, it's like, well, LeBron isn't gonna live in the fucking like serververse forever. That's not gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
But it also didn't feel like they actually had like characters on the other team that were threatening. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched the original, but like from what I remember, like the Monstars you actually felt like, oh my fucking god, like actually, how are they gonna beat these guys?
Right. Right. I think the message was a little more like
forced.
No, in the first movie, the message was like it resonated more. It was more about like yeah, because they needed the special juice, and then they all like drank the water, and it was fine. They're like, oh, it's just water, and then they have like superpowers afterwards, and it's like, yeah, because you had to just believe in yourself.
Yeah. I do
but
remember that now. I forgot about that.
This one was like, what was the message like?
I don't know. It was
pay
like
more attention to my kids.
Yeah, it was really weird, and like that drama. Like I don't get how they couldn't write a more convincing like circumstance to like get LeBron into this situation. I don't even remember what it was like. Wasn't it in fucking Space Jam like Michael Jordan like was golfing and he like put his hand in the golf hole and then he got like sucked into the Looney Tunes land?
Yeah, that's what happened in the old one.
Yeah, and it's like just do some shit like that. Like have the stakes be for the Looney Tunes, not for LeBron. Because like that's what I remember in the other one is like the stakes weren't about like for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was like there to help them out.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And so this just felt really weird, and I didn't really feel like LeBron's like misunderstand. I don't want to say misunderstanding because it wasn't really a misunderstanding, but like his inability to relate to his kid like came off really fabricated. It wasn't convincing to me at all. It's like I can't believe at all that this man who lives in the 21st century whose life has probably been revolutionized by different forms of technology. Like when they got into the thing, he literally asked for Siri. It's like this guy knows what the fuck is up in terms of like cutting edge technology. And his kid like makes this fucking game from scratch that looked fucking good. By the way, like if you know anything about video game development, it's like really hard to like code it and also like do the art assets and like make sure it all works. And it didn't look buggy other than the fact that like he did the one move and then like it deleted his character or whatever. But it's like, dude, if that's the only bug that you got, like this shit's almost ready to ship, you know? And he's like not impressed at all and like doesn't. I didn't like any of that. I was like, I don't believe this. Like, he would totally understand the value in like what his child is able to do, and would be like, yeah, I'm not gonna make you do like a bath. Like, what a weird, like, what an old trope to trot out. Like, oh, the father wants the kid to like take after him and like walk in his shoes or fill his pants or whatever the fuck the hackneyed saying is for that kind of cliche, you know? And it's just like that just doesn't work here. And and I was really not paying attention to like the marketing meeting, which also really funny that Sarah Silverman was in this movie for like 5 minutes. I kind of thought that was going to go a little further. We're going to get like other scenes with her. But it doesn't matter. I don't know if it would have made the movie better or worse. But I don't know. Just really strange and like just all the referencing and like how aware the movie was of like Warner Brothers and stuff was just really gross. It just like I feel sticky watching this movie.
Yeah.
Like it was so like it was like watching a narcissist like show you their diary. I'm just like, man, I don't want to be here. And I don't want to be doing this. And I just feel like if you wanted to do something like this, like I feel like I don't know. I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, if Warner Brothers made this movie where all the Warner Brothers movies like played basketball and it didn't have the Space Jam title, like would I even pay attention and would I be interested in seeing it? Probably not. So maybe that kind of like answers my own question. But
yeah, I mean, Bugs Bunny is like my favorite character, and he was cool, and like I said, I thought his voice sounded weird, and I think you really nailed it when you said that the stakes for the first Space Jam was like for the tunes and not for Michael Jordan, and he was just there to help them, and making it about LeBron James and like the stakes for him, it just wasn't as interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought a lot of the acting was bad.
Yeah.
A lot of it was bad, and LeBron James is not an actor. There's no reason to blame him. I think that Michael Jordan was probably bad in Space Jam, but the other tunes and like the story was more exciting and like better.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the other problem with this is like I felt like the other Space Jam was like it was like a cartoon with like real life people in it, and this one is like it's like a fucking real life movie with like real life people and CGI and stuff, and it feels that way and it comes off that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, and to your point about like like the or like I guess my point as well about the stakes not being. It's like they even had a scene where like they literally like tried to make a joke out of the fact that there weren't stakes for the tunes, that they just had to like tack one on. Like, oh yeah, and they'll get deleted. Moving on.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. You don't want to delete any of these other fucking useless properties like the Jetsons and the Flintstones and shit that like nobody gives a shit about anymore because you've like tried to reboot them before and like you haven't tried since, which means they didn't do well. Like, I don't know. It just, I didn't see Ready Player One, so like I can't relate it to like that experience, but like God, this just felt really not good. It didn't feel like a movie. That's kind of like the way that I feel about it. It's like like I don't know. It just felt really weird from the fucking get. I was just like not on board. And then like them, I didn't like that they're like, oh, we're gonna give LeBron like a Game Boy in the beginning and it's gonna have like a Looney Tunes game in it. And then later in the movie they're making like self-aware references to like the first Space Jam, and then that's not the reason that like LeBron is connected. Like it would have been funnier if like LeBron was like, oh shit, I'm like Michael Jordan now. Like this happened to Michael Jordan, something like that. And it's like, oh, now this is happening to me.
Yeah, it would have been a little more self-aware about it.
Yeah, something like that maybe. And it like I didn't need him to be like a fan of the Looney Tunes. Like it's fine that he is, I guess. I mean, and I guess it kind of makes sense. Like he would have grown up with the Looney Tunes or something like that. But like I think that like if they're gonna go the self-aware route, like do that where he's like aware of Michael Jordan in the previous Space Jam, and that this is, and I again, like the fact that they're like self-aware about the other movie, and then they like have no idea like how to win, and they're like not utilizing everything, and it's like LeBron doesn't want to use the Looney Tunes in the beginning, and But then they had that scene where they were playing basketball and they were doing it like Looney Tunes style, like where the grandma was like going on the ramp and they were like blowing shit up. And I don't know, like it just this movie just didn't care to like be good. It was just like it just wanted to throw up all of the things that like Warner Brothers has eaten over the last couple of years on screen.
Yeah, and it seems like it costed a lot of money to make it because, I mean, to have that many extras and costumes in the movie, it must have been like high production value. In fact, what was the budget for this movie? Space
I don't know, if I
Jam
had to
2
guess, probably like
budget.
120 million.
150 million.
150? Yeah, I didn't see it being over like 150, like because most movies nowadays that get made are like 200 million.
Yeah.
But yeah, I felt like 120, but 150 makes sense. Like,
I guess it's cheaper to like animate most of it. That's probably why it was like mostly animated.
that was also weird. That LeBron was like a cartoon for most of the movie.
Yeah, that was strange. But again, it's like so that he could record his lines at home.
Probably.
Yeah, so that probably saved him some money on that. It's just so depressing when you just have to reduce like all of the art of a movie to like dollars and cents.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah,
what
this
movies
was-
are now. It's like
This was very much a product.
yeah, it definitely felt like a product. Yeah.
Yeah, and, like I remember saying like somewhere in the middle of it, like, dude, it just felt like too corporate to like really be enjoyable. And just like all the references and stuff that they kept trying to like put in our faces, it's like, oh my god, this is so distracting.
Shameless, yeah, and distracting. Yeah.
Yeah, it did really feel shameless. It's like, oh my god, do you guys really have nothing better to do than be like, hey, remember this? Hey, look at this thing.
I'm telling
Like-
you, it's the same as Ready Player One. That's how that movie was. In fact, I would say the story of Ready Player One was a little bit better than this movie, but not by much. One day we'll watch Ready Player One, and then you can see how fucking bad it was. It was like insulting. That's how bad it is. Like, you think I'm gonna go to a theater and like this because I recognize what's in it? It's it's just really like insulting. It's like, oh, you're a fucking brain dead piece of shit that's gonna pay $15 to fucking see this in the theater because in the trailer you saw the Iron Giant. So yeah, you're gonna see this fucking movie.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna care that this is like cut rate Willy Wonka story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so overall, Space Jam, I would say it's not worth your money and it's not worth your time. If you have kids, even if you have kids, like you're better off watching like Trolls 2.
Is that still the metric we're
Yeah, that's
judging
still the
it on?
metric. It's not worth your money. It's not worth your time. And I would give it a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't paying as much attention as I should be to like really watch a movie and like give it. But like, I don't think that I'm sure that there were some good things in it, but like it's just like all the energy and shit of the good scenes were like sapped by all the other stuff that was just being like thrown in your face. And so it really didn't feel like this movie had like any time to like stand on its own merits because like literally every scene has other shit from other things in the background of it. This movie never gets a chance to breathe. Like once it gets into like that like second act, third act, like I don't know what you would like last part of the second act, like all the way into the third act. It just like never
during the game
yeah,
part.
I mean,
right?
like even in the beginning, like when they're like going to the different like planets and stuff like that, and he's like writing shit on the board like Trinity over Neo and stuff like, and like little things like that is like really distracting. It's like dude, there's no way you're gonna write fucking Trinity on the board over Neo, by the way, if you're like looking for a Matrix character. Like, I'm fucking sorry, but like Morpheus comes before Trinity also. So that was like a really weird thing, and it's like this
rode on the motorcycle in the second one when they're on the freeway. That girl was pretty cool. I'd pick her over Trinity. What about those twin guys with the knives? That shit was cool.
Go invisible. Yeah,
I picked those guys over Trinity.
Yeah, it's like if you're not limited to like good guys, yeah, for sure. Like they're cooler than Trinity too.
Yeah, they're way cooler than Trinity.
So yeah, I don't know. There was just like so many things in like every scene that like really kept me. I mean, like maybe kids it would be different because like they're not as like self-aware or like familiar with all these properties and stuff like that, and they they're definitely not like viewing these products like we are. But
Yeah.
Fuck, man, yeah, it was just really distracting and really kept me from like enjoying anything else that the movie was like even attempting to do right and sometimes succeeding at. It's like I'm pretty sure I heard the Harry Potter theme in this movie like 2 or 3 times. And
yeah, they did do that. They went by a planet that was like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I feel like they did
Potter
twice.
planet.
Like when LeBron was like following through the server, he like went through it and I heard the music, and then him and Bugs like flew through it again with the spaceship. Which is again is like the movie is it has like no reservation. It's like, hey, look, Harry Potter. Hey, did you forget Harry Potter from 5 minutes ago? Look, there it is again.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, dude, calm down. There's literally fucking 8 Harry Potter movies. Like, we could just go watch those if we need to see Harry Potter. I don't need to be reminded of this movie. Like, there's so little Space Jam in this movie.
Yeah, this movie is all about everything else other than the tunes and the Space Jam.
Yeah, and then it's like again like the tunes feel really I don't know, I'm supposed to be like giving my like little synopsis review of the movie with the money and time thing, but like fuck. Yeah. How
many stars?
And so anyways, like I would say like don't see this movie, like don't explore. This is one of those things where it's like I do in my own head where I'm like there's only 3 Star Wars movies. It's like there's only 1 Space Jam movie and they made it in 1996 and just watch that one.
Yeah, like, just watch the old Space Jam. It's cheaper.
Yeah, just don't ever turn this on. Like don't put this into into any kind of media device to play it, because like then you'll have like Don Cheadle watching you through your toilet camera, and it's just not gonna be good for anyone. He's watching you through everything, man. So yeah,
Space Jam sucked. Next movie we'll watch is I don't know what we're gonna watch next. What do you think?